ran on him behind the plate.
Over to Davidson. One shortstop grounds out to another, and there's one away here in the 8th inning.
Talked to a guy one time that former pitcher in the Dodgers organization, and he told me, he said, "You know who my catcher was when I was in the minor leagues?" I said, "No clue." He goes, "You ever heard of Kenley Jansen? First team all-pro closer, all-star." Yeah. He said, "You think I didn't have to worry about holding runners on? He threw everybody out."
Yep.
He just couldn't hit, so they put him on the mound.
Now the other middle infielder gets an opportunity. This is Green, and there are two down. Richardson had been the Cavaliers' leading hitter in ACC play coming in, but he is 0 for 4 so far tonight, although a couple of those balls that he's hit has been the standout defensive plays. I think that might do it, and yes, it will. There is the sign. They don't want Weber facing the right-hander. Clemson can mix and match the rest of the way, and Ryan Miller hands the baseball to Monty Lee, and a new pitcher coming in for the Tigers. And I think they might actually go ahead and turn it over to the closer. We'll find out. We go to the bottom half, or beg your pardon, we go to break here in the bottom of the 8th inning, and new pitcher coming on with 2 outs. Mile-an-hour fastball fouled straight back. It's not just the numbers will flash up on the scoreboard in terms of fastball velocity. The delivery that Gilliam has, he hides the baseball very well, and it's a bit of a herky-jerky motion as well. Another line drive right to a Tiger defender. So a 1-2-3 inning combined between Miller and Gilliam, and at the end of now 8 complete. He's had a couple of appearances like this.
It would be tougher. Take them, and then after that,
well, it has been a season of heroics for Virginia this season. And as we go to the bottom of the 9th, Cavaliers chasing a run here at home against the Clemson Tigers. The man to lead it off, Alex Tappan, a hero against Louisville last time out for Virginia on Sunday in Kentucky. He had an RBI double to tie the game. He takes a fastball strike from Riley Gilliam, and the count is 0-1. Tappan, Eichhoff, and Rivoli scheduled to bat. Slider high, a ball and a strike. Gilliam with 7 saves on the season, looking for a 4-out save here tonight. He got the final out of the 8th, a line drive hit by Weber, but right at his shortstop. 94 fouled back, and it's 1-2.
another guy from the metro Atlanta area for the Clemson Tigers, but big-time power arm out of the bullpen. And you saw quick look at the breaking ball, just a big, straight over the top, 12-6.
Slider misses upstairs, 2-2. He almost accidentally backed that one into the zone for strike 3. Fights it off. We'll do it again, 2-2.
I know you mentioned it in the 8th inning when he came in, but he does have a little bit of a kind of a rock and swing to his delivery, able to hide the ball.
He keeps that baseball tucked away as long as possible, it seems, which it's not as if he needs it to add any velocity. I mean, he's throwing 93, 94, but certainly helps.
I'll tell you who he reminds me of is North Carolina Saturday starter as far as the windup.
Two-two pitch. Again, punched foul. Off the bat of Tappan.
95 on the gun on that one.
It's interesting to me, a couple of smaller frame guys. I mean, Andrew Abbott 5'11", Riley Gilliam 5'10", and they bring it. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 96 that time. Ball popped out of the glove of Wilkie. Flips on down to complete the strikeout. And that is just rearing back and saying, come get it.
He played around for a couple pitches down to 92, 93, and he decided he wanted that at bat to end.
96 at the shoulders from Gilliam there. On ERA under 1. You can see why with the stuff. Fastball for a strike. Again at 95, and it's 0-1.
You talk about, I mean, the ERA sub 1, strikeouts well above 9 per 9.
Ooh, 96. Gilliam just lighting up the radar gun.
And how about this? Only 10 hits in 20 innings.
You know what he reminds me of is some Virginia closers of recent years. Cavaliers have run seemingly year after year a guy out there to finish games, consistently throwing 96 to 98.
I think immediately to Nick Howard.
I mean, he was right. He was consistently throwing 95 to 98.
I remember when he got here as a freshman and kind of watching him, and then by his junior year it was unbelievable. Connor Jones, another guy for them.
Josh Spores was up mid to upper 90s. Eichhoff fouls it away left side. The difference again, though, being Gilliam at 5'10". I mean, all those guys we mentioned were 6'3", at least.
I'll tell you what, man, Nick Howard's presence.
Yeah.
It just felt like when he was up there and you were in the box, he was standing 3 feet in front of you.
Up the middle, diving stop by Green from his backside, not in time. That's a heck of an effort from Green, but Eichhoff legs out the single.
Great play. Yeah, as momentum was falling away, that's tough to make a throw.
And we do have a pinch runner coming on for Virginia. Jalen Harrison will replace Nate Eichhoff over at first base.
It's a good move there from Coach O'Connor. 9th inning, I mean, you'd love to have Eichhoff in there if you're able to tie it up, but right now you got to be thinking, it's my best shot to tie it.
Rivoli pops the first pitch up foul. Now you're thinking one of the next couple of guys doubles, you got to be sure that he's going to score from first. So you get Harrison's speed into the mix.
And even something as small as a ball in the dirt, taking the extra base.
Yeah. Rivoli hits one to right center field. Drifting back on it is Wharton. And he's got room to make the catch. I tell you what, that was a squared up baseball from Brendan Rivoli, but just hit it to the deepest part of the yard.
Yeah, great swing on a line. I don't think it had quite enough height.
I beg your pardon, that's Teodosio out in center field. Staying on to make the catch. And now Weiler pinch hitting. Two for 16 on the year. Trying to extend it for Virginia. Down to their final out. 94 by him, and it's 1-1.
It's fuego.
And consistently, it's been right at the top of the letters. I mean, that is
so hard to lay off.
But how do you get around on it?
It's hard to lay off, and it's harder to hit. I mean, it's so enticing out of the hand. You're mentally geared up for a guy throwing this hard, especially in the ninth inning, and it comes out of his hand, and your eyes are telling you it's there. And then by the time you pull the trigger, it's past you.
The ball Rivoli got was more down towards the knees, but he's able to get around on it as a result. Probably go right back up there again. Runner goes. He missed upstairs. Throw to second base. Not in time. Delayed reaction from the catcher Wilkie. And Jalen Harrison has stolen his way into scoring position. That's the potential tying run.
Did he take off on the pitch? Was that a delayed steal? The way the infield
I thought he went with the pitch. I just think defensively the Tigers had lost track, or it just wasn't as much of a priority with two strikes in the batter. I mean, I can't imagine that was the case, but
might have been blocked out by the hitter.
Lifted to left center. This should end it. Tigers take the opener. So Gilliam, with a potential tying run at second base, locks down the save, a 4-out save, and Clemson has claimed game one in another one-run battle and another hard-fought game.
Typical ACC Friday night matchup. Hennessy comes out. He's good through 5 innings. Coach Monty Lee turns it over to this dominant Tiger bullpen. They have the big home run early from Seth Beer, and they're able to tack across a couple more, and ultimately the bullpen's just a little bit too dominant tonight for the Cavaliers.
Strider, Miller, and Gilliam, a combined 4 scoreless one-hit innings of relief. Well,